some questions which are for the section B and having a 2 marks weightage. In first question, we have to tell about the basic structural difference between starch and cellulose. Starch and cellulose both are the polysaccharides, and it is the from a unit biomolecule and under a subtopic carbohydrate. Starch and cellulose both are present in plants. Starch is made up of monosaccharides, that is alpha D glucose. So starch for answer 1, starch. Starch is made up of 2 units. The one is amylose and the second one is amylopectin. Amylose is a straight chain, while amylopectin is a branched, and it is made up of alpha D glucose, whereas cellulose, it is also present in plants, a polysaccharide. Basically, it is present in the cell wall of the plant cell, and it is made up of beta D glucose, and it is linear in structure. So this is the basic structural difference between starch and cellulose. And here, while the straight chain, we are having the glycosidic linkage between C1 and C4, and for the branching, we are having the link between C1 and C6. But here, the glycosidic linkage is only between C1 and C4. So, ये glycosidic linkage के बारे में हो गया. Now, the second question. Why methyl chloride hydrolyzed more easily than chlorobenzene? This question is from the unit haloalkane and haloarenes. So, methyl chloride क्या है? That is CH3Cl, जिसे हम क्लोरोमीथेन भी कह सकते हैं. And the second one is chlorobenzene, means chlorobenzene. ये हमने chlorobenzene बना लिया. Now question is that it can be easily hydrolyzed. It can be easily hydrolyzed, but chlorobenzene is not. The reason is that the bond between C and Cl is weaker, is longer, so it can be easily break down, whereas the bond between sp2 hybridized carbon and Cl is a partially double bond and get a shorter, and that is why it is not easy to break it. So how we will write the answer? The bond between carbon and chlorine in CH3Cl, means either you can write methyl chloride or chloromethane, is longer and single can be break down easily, whereas the bond between C and Cl of chlorobenzene is partially double bond and shorter So it is not easy to break it. As we know that यहाँ पे जो lone pair होंगे they will participate in a conjugation, so we will get a resonance structure. यहाँ resonance effect काम करेगा. sp2 hybridized carbon है and that is bond double bond है, shorter है, so that is why they are less reactive. So you can take a screenshot of it. So I can move to the third question. Okay, so third question says these all questions carries 2 marks and can be asked in section B, or even you can have this question in a section C or as a MCQ or assertion based. Even for the unseen passage excuse me, for unseen passage you will be ready, such type of questions can be asked. So the question number 3 says draw the structure of a permagnetate ion. That is the question from D and F block elements. So permagnetate ion is having a molecular formula MnO4 and minus. This is the permagnetate ion structure. We will write manganese at the center. 4 oxygens are there, O, and first it is a tetrahedral in nature, O and O and O. So we will do this double bonding and this O will carry a negative charge on it. This is purple in color, tetrahedral as a shape, tetrahedral. So tetrahedral है, purple in color, and secondly it is diamagnetic due to the absence of lone pair or absence of unpaired electron, due to the absence of unpaired electrons. So sometimes the question can be asked like this: what is the color? Color is purple. What is the geometry? It is a tetrahedral. And whether it is a paramagnetic or diamagnetic. If we are writing it is a diamagnetic, why it is diamagnetic? Because no single electron is present in a permagnetate ion. So see you in the next video with the more probable questions. Till then you take care and don't forget to subscribe my channel for the coming new updates.